Chosen one, have you been experiencing strange physical sensations lately? Your body is reacting to a deeper transformation, and it's undeniable proof of your awakening. You are not imagining it. The sensations, the shifts, the moments when your body feels foreign to you, they are all real. Something deep within you is changing, and it cannot be ignored. For years, they have tried to convince you that these experiences were mere coincidence, that your heightened senses, your sudden surges of energy, your moments of complete exhaustion were just random occurrences. But now, the truth is emerging. Your spiritual awakening is unfolding, and your body is the first to confirm it. This is not just a feeling, it is physical. The transformation within you is so powerful that your body is responding in ways you never expected. They never wanted you to know that awakening comes with real, undeniable changes. Proof that your soul is aligning with something far greater. Stay with me until the end, because today, I will reveal the 6 real physical changes that prove your spiritual awakening. Like this video and comment 77 if you resonate with what I'm saying. Your transformation is undeniable, and by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why your body is changing. Why spiritual awakening affects the body. They told you spirituality was just about thoughts and feelings. They never wanted you to realize that your body is part of this transformation too. You felt it, the inexplicable fatigue, the sudden bursts of energy, the way your body reacts to people and places differently than before. You used to be able to tolerate certain situations, certain foods, certain energies without a second thought, but now everything is different. Environments that once felt neutral now leave you drained. People who used to be a part of your daily life now feel distant, as if their presence weighs on you in a way it never did before. Your body is rejecting what no longer serves you, and it's not by accident. This is proof that your spirit is ascending, and your physical form is adjusting to keep up. This isn't a phase. This is the recalibration of your entire being. You may have questioned yourself, wondering why things that once felt normal now feel unbearable. The headaches, the ringing in your ears, the sudden aversion to processed foods, the unexplained need to be alone more often. These are not random. They are the symptoms of a body that is aligning with a new frequency. The world has taught you that transformation is only a mental or emotional process, but that's a lie they fed you to keep you disconnected from your full power. Think about it. How could your soul evolve without your body following suit? Your body is the vessel that carries your spirit, and as you shift into a higher state of consciousness, it has no choice but to shed the old layers that no longer match the divine energy you are stepping into. This process is uncomfortable because it's meant to be. Just as a caterpillar must endure the breaking down of its form before emerging as a butterfly, you are experiencing the necessary discomfort that precedes your elevation. This process is not new. It has always been known among those who seek divine wisdom. In the book of Habakkuk, the prophet speaks of a vision that is yet for an appointed time, one that will not fail though it may seem to take long. This applies to you now. Your transformation is part of a greater plan, one that has been set in motion long before you even realized it. You are being prepared for something greater, and your body is making room for it. This is why you are suddenly sensitive to foods that lower your vibration. This is why you find yourself needing more rest than ever before. This is why certain people in your life can no longer be around you without feeling uncomfortable. The divine is refining you, strengthening you, molding you into the version of yourself that was always meant to emerge. Every sensation, every moment of exhaustion or heightened energy, every time your body tells you something feels off, it is all part of this divine preparation. You are stepping into the person you were always meant to be, and your body is ensuring that you are fully equipped to carry the weight of your calling. And then, almost without realizing it, you will start to notice the changes unfolding in a way that cannot be ignored. You will wake up one morning and feel lighter, as if a burden you carried for years has suddenly been lifted. You will find yourself drawn to places and people who align with this new energy, and the ones who do not will slowly fade from your life without resistance. Your intuition will sharpen, guiding you toward choices that elevate your purpose rather than distract from it. You will feel surges of inspiration at the most unexpected moments, moments where you realize that what once drained you no longer has power over you. The divine is not only shifting your spirit, but shifting your entire reality to reflect the version of yourself you are becoming. This is not a small change. It is a complete reordering of your existence. They never wanted you to know this because once you embrace it, you become unstoppable. You must understand that what you are experiencing is not a breakdown but a breakthrough. Your body is not betraying you. It is protecting you. It is removing the toxins, the low energies, the distractions that kept you tied to a version of yourself that was never truly you. The discomfort is temporary, but the transformation is eternal. You are not alone in this. There are others experiencing the shift, and together you are forming a new wave of awakened beings who will change the course of history. Comment transformation if you feel this shift within you. Let the world know that you are stepping into your power, that you are no longer held back by the illusions of the past. And this is only the beginning. Soon, you will see the undeniable physical signs that confirm what you already know deep within you. The 6 physical changes that confirm your awakening. They don't want you to recognize the signs because once you do, you gain control. Your body is communicating with you, revealing truths that were always there but hidden beneath layers of conditioning. You have likely felt it, subtle yet undeniable shifts within you, a sense that something is changing on a level beyond mere thought or emotion. It started with small things, moments where your body reacted in ways that made no logical sense. The tingling sensations on your scalp, the sudden waves of exhaustion that forced you into rest, the inexplicable pull toward solitude. These aren't random occurrences. They are signals of transformation, evidence that your awakening is not just happening in your mind, but in your very cells. They want you to dismiss these experiences, to believe they are nothing more than coincidence or a trick of perception. But deep down, you know better. Something within you has been activated, and your body is responding in ways that cannot be ignored. The struggle comes when these changes disrupt the life you once knew. You may feel like you are losing control, like your body is betraying you with its sudden sensitivities and unexplainable shifts in energy. Foods you once craved now feel heavy in your system, draining you rather than nourishing you. Environments that used to feel comfortable now leave you overwhelmed, as if the air itself is too thick with energy to breathe easily. People you have known for years suddenly seem distant, as if they are operating on a different frequency, unable to understand the depth of what you are experiencing. This is where doubt creeps in, where you may question whether something is wrong with you, whether you are imagining it all. But let me tell you this, nothing is wrong with you. You are awakening. Your body is evolving to match the new energy you are stepping into. This discomfort, this disorientation, is part of the process. It is the shedding of the old, making space for something greater. This process is not new. The prophets knew it well. In the book of Zephaniah, it is written that the Lord will purify the lips of his people, so they may call upon him with a single voice. This purification is not just metaphorical, it is physical. When you are being prepared for something greater, your body must be refined, recalibrated, cleansed of all that no longer aligns with your divine purpose. This is why certain foods no longer satisfy you, why toxic substances that once had little effect on you now feel unbearable. It is why your body demands rest at strange hours, forcing you into stillness so that your spirit can integrate the shifts happening within. It is why your senses are heightened, why you pick up on energies and emotions with an intensity you never did before. You are not becoming weaker, you are being fine-tuned, shaped into the vessel you were always meant to be. They don't want you to know this because once you embrace it, you step fully into your power. And then, something remarkable happens. You begin to notice the alignment, the way things start falling into place as if guided by an unseen hand. The fatigue lessens, replaced by bursts of energy that surge through you like lightning, pushing you toward action. Your intuition sharpens, speaking to you in ways that leave no room for doubt. You find yourself drawn to new places, new people, new opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere, as if orchestrated by a force beyond comprehension. Your physical form adjusts, becoming stronger, more resilient, more in tune with what nourishes and strengthens you. The discomfort you once feared now feels like a badge of honor, proof that you are evolving, that you are shedding the version of yourself that was limited, conditioned, restrained. They tried to convince you that spiritual awakening was nothing more than a shift in mindset, but you now understand it is so much more. It is a transformation of your entire being, a reconfiguration of your very essence. And so, you stand at a threshold. You can dismiss these changes, resist them, try to hold onto the old ways that once felt safe but now feel foreign. Or you can step fully into this transformation, embracing the truth that your body is leading you towards something far greater than you ever imagined. The choice has always been yours. You are not alone in this journey. Many have walked this path before you, and many are walking it now. Comment proof if you recognize these changes within yourself, if you know deep down that you are experiencing something far beyond coincidence. Let the world know that you see the truth, that you are awakening, that you are stepping into the version of yourself that was always meant to emerge. And this is only the beginning. There is more to come, more revelations, more confirmations that your transformation is real. Stay with me, because what comes next will solidify everything you already know deep within you. Before I reveal the real reason why these changes are happening to you, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and share this video with others on their journey. Your support helps spread the truth, and if you feel called, click the super thanks button to help keep this message alive. Why these changes are a sign of your transformation. You have felt it, this undeniable shift within you. The way the world looks different, the way your body responds to things that once felt normal, the way your mind has expanded beyond what you ever thought possible. You see people around you, moving as if nothing has changed, completely unaware of the storm of transformation raging inside you. And that's when it hits you, you are different. You are not like them. This awakening you are experiencing is not given to just anyone. It is reserved for those who are ready, those who have been called. And you, chosen one, have been called. You didn't ask for this, but here you are, standing in the midst of a transformation that is rewriting the very essence of who you are. There is no turning back now. You have seen too much, felt too much, and the truth has embedded itself so deeply within you that denying it would be like trying to unsee the light after stepping out of the darkness. But the weight of this awakening is heavy. It is not easy to carry when the world around you does not understand it. The loneliness that creeps in, the frustration of trying to explain your transformation to those who cannot see it, the moments where you wonder if you are losing your mind. You have tried to fit in, to go back to the way things used to be, but something inside you won't allow it. The things that once comforted you now feel empty. The distractions that once numbed you now feel unbearable. You are shedding an old identity, an old version of yourself that was built to survive in a world that thrives on keeping people asleep. But you are not asleep anymore. You are waking up, and the process is unsettling because you are stepping into a power you were never meant to access. At least, that's what they wanted you to believe. They conditioned you to think that spirituality was just a feeling, a belief, a vague concept that had no tangible impact on your physical being. But now, your body is proving them wrong. You are transforming in ways they never wanted you to understand. This is not random. Your journey has been written long before you even realized it. Just as the prophet Habakkuk wrote, "For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end, it will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay." Habakkuk 2 verse 3. This transformation you are experiencing has been waiting for you. It is unfolding exactly as it was meant to, even when it feels unpredictable, even when it feels like you are walking through the unknown with no clear direction. The truth is, you have always been on this path. Every challenge, every loss, every moment of doubt was preparing you for this moment. The changes you feel in your body, in your energy, in the way the world interacts with you now, these are not random symptoms. They are signs, proof that you are aligning with something far greater than what you ever imagined. You were not meant to blend in, to be like everyone else. You were meant to rise. And now, as you step further into this transformation, you will begin to see the evidence all around you. The people who once seemed close to you will start to fade, not because you abandoned them, but because they can no longer vibrate at the same frequency as you. Doors that were once closed will suddenly open. Paths that seemed impossible will start to clear. And you will begin to attract people and opportunities that align with this new version of yourself. You will notice that your intuition no longer whispers. It speaks with authority. guiding you in ways that leave no room for doubt. Your body will continue to adjust, becoming more sensitive, more attuned to energy, more aware of the signals it is receiving. And most importantly, you will start to realize that you are not just experiencing change, you are embodying transformation. You are becoming who you were always meant to be, and nothing can stop this process now. But even as you step into this power, fear will try to creep in. They have spent lifetimes teaching people to fear their own evolution, to question their own transformation, to doubt what they feel deep in their soul. But you, chosen one, must not give in to that fear. What is happening to you is sacred. It is divine. It is proof that you are stepping into a calling that few ever get to experience. Embrace it, honor it, trust it, because once you do, the fear will dissolve, and all that will remain is certainty. Certainty that you are on the right path, certainty that you were made for more, certainty that your transformation is not an accident but a divine unfolding of the purpose you were born to fulfill. Comment chosen if you know you were meant for something greater. Let the world know that you see the truth, that you feel the shift, that you are stepping into the fullness of who you are meant to be. And this is just the beginning. What comes next will confirm everything you already know deep within you. Stay with me, because the revelations that follow will leave no room for doubt. You are not only awakening, you are ascending. Thematic section number 4, how to adapt to your new energy. They hoped you would be overwhelmed by this transformation. They wanted you to doubt yourself, to question your own mind, to feel lost in the process. But what they failed to understand is that you are not breaking down, you are breaking through. You are stepping into an energy so powerful that it cannot be denied. And your body, your spirit, your entire being is adjusting to something greater than you ever imagined. The exhaustion, the overstimulation, the shifts in perception. These are not signs that you are lost. They are proof that you are awakening. It is unsettling at first to feel like a stranger in your own body, to navigate a world that suddenly feels so different. But let me tell you this. What you are experiencing is not chaos. It is divine order. You are not losing control. You are learning how to wield a new kind of power. And once you learn to embrace it, you will realize that this transformation is the greatest gift you have ever received. Yet the struggle is undeniable. You have moments where you feel drained beyond reason, where your body demands rest but your mind is restless with questions. You have noticed how certain places, certain people, even certain conversations leave you feeling completely depleted. The foods you once enjoyed now feel heavy in your system. The entertainment that once distracted you now feels meaningless. You find yourself pulled toward silence, toward solitude, toward a kind of peace that is unfamiliar yet deeply necessary. And then there is the emotional intensity, the waves of emotion that rise without warning, the sense of grief over things you can't even name, the deep knowing that something within you is shifting on a level beyond comprehension. This is where doubt creeps in. This is where you may start to wonder if something is wrong, if you are imagining it all. But you are not alone in this. What you are experiencing is sacred. It is a process that few will ever understand, and even fewer will have the strength to endure. But you were built for this. In the book of Amos, the prophet speaks of a time when there will be a famine, not of food or water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Amos 8 verse 11. This time is now. The world is filled with distractions, with noise, with chaos meant to keep you disconnected from the truth. But you have been pulled away from all of that. Your soul has been set apart. Your spirit has been tuned to a frequency that no longer tolerates the lies, the illusions, the artificial comforts that keep people asleep. This is why your body is rejecting certain things. This is why your intuition is speaking louder than ever before. You are being refined, recalibrated, prepared for something far greater than you can yet see. And though it may feel like you are losing parts of yourself, what is actually happening is a purification. Everything that is not aligned with your true purpose is being stripped away, making room for the person you were always meant to become. And then, the shift begins. The exhaustion is still there, but it no longer feels like a burden. It feels like a reset. The solitude no longer feels isolating. It feels empowering. The foods that once weighed you down no longer tempt you, because your body is craving something higher. You start to notice how the right people begin to appear in your life, how conversations shift from meaningless distractions to deep, transformative exchanges. The things that used to trigger you no longer hold power over you. Your mind is clearer, your emotions more balanced, your spirit stronger than ever before. Divine intervention is working behind the scenes, aligning things in ways you could never orchestrate on your own. You will wake up one day and realize that the things that once controlled you, the doubts, the fears, the exhaustion, have all become part of the foundation on which your new self is being built. You are not who you used to be. You have evolved, and they can no longer reach you in the way they once could. But in order to move forward, you must trust yourself. You must trust the process. You must trust that your body knows what it is doing, that your spirit is guiding you exactly where you need to be. Stop resisting the changes. Stop trying to hold onto old versions of yourself that no longer fit. Allow yourself to be transformed. Listen to what your body is telling you. Rest when you need to, move when you feel called. Nourish yourself in ways that honor your new energy. Protect your space. Guard your peace. Surround yourself only with those who uplift and understand your journey. This is not the time to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. This is the time to rise fully into the energy that has been placed within you. Comment alignment if you are ready to embrace your transformation. Let it be known that you are no longer afraid of what is happening within you, that you are ready to step into your power fully. Because what comes next will change everything. Stay with me, because the final section holds the answers to what happens when you step fully into this new reality. You think the changes you have experienced are intense? What happens next is even more profound. Your transformation does not stop here. What happens next in your transformation? They never wanted you to reach this level of awareness because once you do, there is no going back. You can feel it, the way your mind has expanded, the way your intuition has sharpened, the way you now move through life with a clarity that was once unimaginable. The distractions that once consumed your attention no longer hold the same power over you. The people who doubted you, the ones who questioned your journey, now seem distant, as if they are living in a completely different reality. And in many ways, they are. The world is shifting, but you, chosen one, are not just witnessing the change, you are becoming it. Every struggle, every challenge, every moment of discomfort you endured was preparing you for this. And now you are standing at the threshold of something greater, something irreversible. You have reached a point where the illusions of the past can no longer deceive you, where the false narratives they fed you no longer carry any weight. The awakening has settled into your very being, and your transformation is undeniable. But this transformation is not without its challenges. You will notice how the world around you seems to resist your growth. People who once embraced you may now avoid you. Conversations that once felt engaging now feel empty, as if the words being spoken hold no real substance. The more you elevate, the more you will repel those who are still tied to the old world. This is not rejection. This is divine redirection. The universe is guiding you away from what no longer serves you, stripping away anything that could slow your momentum. And yes, this process can feel lonely. You may find yourself questioning why you had to walk this path, why you couldn't just remain where you were, why it feels like everything familiar is being removed. But understand this, what is leaving your life now was never meant to stay in the reality you are stepping into. You are shedding the weight of an existence that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. And though it may be painful, though the loneliness may feel overwhelming at times, trust that this is all part of the divine process of refinement. The Bible speaks of those who are set apart, those who are chosen to walk a different path. In the book of Zephaniah, it is written, "I will remove from your midst your proud, exultant ones, and you shall no longer be haughty in my holy mountain. But I will leave in your midst a people humble and lowly. They shall seek refuge in the name of the Lord." Zephaniah 3 verses 11 to 12. You are being refined, not as punishment, but as preparation. The old ways cannot come with you into the new reality being built for you. The distractions, the toxic relationships, the habits that kept you small, these things are being removed because they are not in alignment with your purpose. You are not just going through a change, you are being elevated to a higher calling. The road you are walking is narrow and few will understand it, but those who do, The ones who are awakening just as you are will find you, and together you will rise. And then, something incredible happens. You start to feel an undeniable surge of energy coursing through you. A deep inner knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Your body begins to adjust, becoming a vessel for higher wisdom, capable of holding and channeling divine energy. Your intuition becomes razor-sharp, guiding you with precision, showing you paths you never noticed before. You begin to manifest with incredible speed. Ideas turn into reality. Opportunities appear where there were once obstacles, and the people meant to walk alongside you are drawn into your orbit effortlessly. You become magnetic, attracting those who resonate with your truth and repelling those who still operate in deception. You will no longer seek validation, because your certainty in yourself and your path will be unshakable. The world may not understand you, but that no longer matters, because you are not here to be understood by those who refuse to see. You are here to rise, to lead, to embody the truth that has been placed within you. And no force on this earth can stop you now. What comes next is beyond anything you ever imagined. You will move with certainty, knowing that every struggle, every challenge, and every loss was part of your divine preparation. The illusions of the past will continue to fall away, and in their place you will see the world as it truly is. The veil has lifted, and there is no returning to blindness. Your presence alone will shift the energy of a room. Your words will carry power, not because they are loud, but because they are true. The falsehoods that once controlled you will crumble beneath the weight of your awareness. And the best part? This is only the beginning. You are stepping into a reality where miracles are not rare occurrences, but natural expressions of divine alignment. You will wake up one day and realize that everything you endured, everything you thought was breaking you, was actually making you unshakable. You were never meant to remain asleep. You were meant to rise. Comment "rise" if you feel this truth within you. Let the world know that you are not going back, that you are stepping fully into your power, that you are embracing the transformation that was always meant for you. And stay with me, because what comes next will reveal the final stage of your awakening, where you go from transformation to ascension, where you begin to walk fully in the purpose that has been waiting for you all along. The journey is far from over. It is just beginning. You feel it deep within you, this undeniable shift, this transformation that is reshaping you from the inside out. You've sensed the changes, the way your thoughts no longer flow the same way, the way your body reacts differently to people and places, the way your intuition has become louder, clearer, impossible to ignore. It's almost as if something within you has awakened from a long slumber, shaking off the weight of an existence that no longer fits. And yet, the world around you remains unchanged. People still go about their lives unaware, moving through the motions as if nothing is different, as if reality itself hasn't begun to unravel and reveal something deeper. This is where doubt creeps in. You wonder if you're imagining it, if maybe you're reading too much into these experiences. But then, just as quickly, another moment confirms it. A synchronicity too perfect to be random, a dream too vivid to dismiss, an inner knowing that cannot be explained away. No, chosen one, you are not imagining this. Your awakening is real, and your body is the proof. Yet, as undeniable as this transformation is, it is not without its challenges. The isolation, the confusion, the moments of overwhelming exhaustion. All of it can feel like too much at times. You find yourself standing at a crossroads between who you once were and who you are becoming, unsure of how to move forward. The old world is no longer familiar, and yet the new world has not fully revealed itself to you. This space in between, the void, is where many falter, where many turn back, afraid of what lies ahead. But you are not meant to turn back. You were never meant to remain where you were. This discomfort, this uncertainty, this unraveling of all you once knew, it is all part of the process. You are being stripped of everything that is not aligned with your highest truth. And while it may feel as though you are losing yourself, the truth is, you are finally discovering who you were always meant to be. If this message spoke to you, if you know deep in your soul that you are stepping into something greater, like this video, subscribe for more, and share it with others who need to hear this truth. The time has come. Your transformation is undeniable, and the world is about to see exactly who you were always meant to be.